What up, people, and welcome back to the channel. So today is probably going to be a quick video, just throwing that in there because I wanted to kind of get this done. So today is October 30th, right? And tomorrow, because I'm actually filming this in the current tense or whatever, so I'm trying to throw together a little quick DIY outfit for Halloween. So tomorrow, Halloween does on a Monday, and tomorrow I will be at work, but I do work with kids, so I wanted to kind of put something together, you know, just to be lively, like it's supposed to be fun. The initial part let's back up. So there's a whole thing that goes into Halloween per se. Do I celebrate it? No. Do I go full blown into the gorish, decorative, all? No. I was brought up in a Pentecostal household. We don't celebrate Halloween. There is something that's similar to it that we celebrate, and it's called Fall Festival or anything around that. So, in the innocence of children, I do feel like if it's going to make them happy for the day, and if all they see is trying to, you know, embody their favorite character or be that superhero, that princess or something like that, and to get candy, I'm with that. I see nothing wrong with that, because to them, that's exactly what it is, to the T. Now, how an adult see it, what an adult choose to do with it, that is that adult's choice. That is not mine. So what I do for this holiday is more so for the kids. So I just want to put that out there because that's just my standpoint with it. No, I don't celebrate Halloween. Do I feel like the kids dressing up, or even as an adult dressing up into a character that's going to inspire the children or the kids? Yes, I do believe in that. Anything that's going to inspire them, push them forward, motivate them to do good and positive things, I'm for that in every way that it is. Now, the opposing side to that, not so much. Anyway, I done went 2 minutes in the intro, whatever. Anyway, so I wanted to do a quick DIY costume because, again, I didn't want to put a lot of money and attention into it because, you know, I really don't have the time for that. So I was looking on Pinterest, looking up easy DIY, and there's a lot of quick DIYs you can get into for it, but I just decided on doing Cookie Monster because it's kind of easy. You buy the color shirt and you kind of throw some eyes and features on it, and that's it. You could also use the same thing with Elmo, Big Bird, and the whole nine. Buy the color shirt and enhance it. So I went into Walmart. I went looking for a blue shirt so that I can embody the Cookie Monster, and I actually had to go into the men's aisle to get a shirt because I couldn't find a blue shirt for you know, in the women aisle. You can find a lot of t-shirts in the men aisle if you're looking for something with character on it and whatever. So that's why I went. I think it was like $6 for a shirt, and at the time in that color they only had a long sleeve one, so I got it anyway. Fall is here, winter is coming. Yeah. So I went to my computer a few moments ago and I printed out some eyes right now. Some eyes. I printed out his mouth, and I printed out some cookie, you know, template. And these are all templates. So let me explain what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut these out because these are all my templates, and then I'm going to trace this onto felt. That's another thing I picked up from Walmart. I got this pack. I think it was like $4.58, and it has 5 in it. But this felt is the sticky back felt, so I probably wouldn't have to use hot glue or any fabric glue. If it's not sticking enough, then I'll probably just go ahead and just secure it with hot glue because I don't want it popping off. Or I might not, just so I can take it off later and still use the blue shirt. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But this pack comes with black, white, brown, and tan, which are all the colors that you would need for Cookie Monster, which is ironic because I couldn't find this color. I went to Walmart. I couldn't find this color isolated, but they definitely have black and white, unless you were going to someplace like Hobby Lobby or Michael's. Then you could find those isolated colors, but again, that wasn't in my route, so this is what I did. So I'm just gonna cut these out and, you know, trace them on the felt. Cut the felt out and then stick it on my shirt with proportion with the top chest area so that it can be visible. With that, I'm going to wear this little gooby thing. A parent actually gave this to me because I had a client that was very much into Cookie Monster, and for one of his birthday, he had a Cookie Monster, and she invited me to it. Yes, I did go because my client wanted me there, so I went. So I'm gonna wear these. It's close to the blue. I think I can pull it off. It's close to the glue and Cookie Monster skin or fur or whatever it is. It's like this texture or whatever. So I think that would have been a good thing to go with it. Also, like, bring the eye up, like I'm trying to be fully immersed. So it's just not the shirt. You know, you don't want it to look like, oh, you just put that together. No, this was some last minute thought, right? So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm just gonna start doing it on the floor. I am on the floor because I have a lot more space to do it. So I'm gonna start cutting these out and tracing them so that I can get this shirt pretty much done. So this is how the felt looked with the sticky back on it. So hopefully I don't think I would need hot glue. I don't know. But this is the black and white and then the different shades of brown. So this is like a dark brown, like a taupe brown, and then like a beige brown. So for the cookie, I'm thinking I want to go with the beige brown, like these two for the cookies. I think that would be a lot better. So like the taupe brown and the dark brown, those two will be good for cookies. So I'm just gonna pre-cut them off camera and then come back up and start doing the touch-up. So I'm still in the midst of cutting up my face features. So what I wanted to pop on camera to show you guys this way, one thing I've noticed when people are cutting felt and they're trying to cut something to be placed on a t-shirt or any other type of fabric, sometimes they forget that they have to mirror the object so that it appears face up when it's being adhered to the shirt. So I just wanted to show you guys that to show if you do decide to do it. Obviously this would be too quick to do it now. I mean, you probably could still, if you got a few hours, you know, find a shirt and do whatever. If you have the fabric, you could actually pull it together in an hour, but just letting you know. So let me okay, so we're down. Okay, so I'm about to do the mouth. This is the mouth right now, and this is the black fabric. I already cut out the eye, so that's what that part is. So what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna flip the template, whatever template you created, right? And then you're gonna I'm sorry, I'm doing this wrong. See, okay. So the back of the felt has this little fabric type paper, like almost wax paper that is stick to the felt. So you're going to want to face the template down on the back of the fabric. And then this goes for if your felt have some type of adherence to it, like if it has some glue on the back, then you might want to rotate it. And then I'm going to trace this on this paper, which proves is another good effect, because if anyone that worked with felt before knows that tracing on felt direct can be a little, you know, complicated because it's moving around, the texture and all that stuff. But being that this felt has the sticky back and it has this little wax paper on the back, tracing on the back of it is a little bit more easier and more flow because it's paper, you know. beautiful, but you can see there's the mount template. So now I'm going to cut this out, and when I place this down face forward, it will be the mount this way. Okay, so I got my mount cut out. On the back, here's the template, but when you reverse, because I left a sticky backing, it is now placed face upward. So even if you were to be doing something where you're iron on transfer sheets, this is the same process, and they call it mirroring. Some computers will actually give you, not computers, some printers will actually give you that effect when you're printing to mirror the object on the page, so that when you iron it on or transfer it, it's reversed, so that when you iron it on, it is face up. So just keep that in mind when you're doing these. These are the small little details that people don't really talk about. They just do it, and then you're sitting there wondering what happened. This is what it is. Okay, so now eyes are cut, mouth is cut, and now it's time for the cookies. Where are my two colors? These two. So I'm gonna cut these out and do my template, and then we're gonna get to glue it on. I'm still gonna pull my hot glue just in case, because all these little small little corners that I have to cut out, I just feel that they would pop off. I don't know, they may not, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna do the cookies and be right back. Alright guys, so I finally got everything cut out, and for my cookies, because I originally put the placement of the color wrong, so I had to go back and do it. So I did it to 10, and I just cut up a bunch of small, I wouldn't say circular, because chocolate chips, according to how you bake it, it's not really circle. So I just little circle-like things to make the chocolate chip, and I left this little gap right here because I know I was going to overlap the cookies. Oh, this overlap's supposed to be over here. So I did stick these ones on. Let me see if they're easy to detach. They kind of are. So I think I might have to reinforce them with the hot glue just to make sure that they stay on, because I don't want them popping off while I'm playing or doing whatever it is I'm doing with the kids. So this is the set up. I'm going to stick them on, but I still think I'm going to go get my hot glue because I kind of feel like the ones that are being placed on the felt, like the double felt, like the eyes that are already on the felt, and the little cookie thing that are on the felt, like I feel like those might lift up only because the layer is thicker. So I think I might hot glue those and then get that settled. So I'm liking how it looks like a real Cookie Monster shirt. Okay, so let me get my hot glue. I'm gonna put these together, and that's gonna be it for this Cookie Monster shirt. Alright guys, let's fix you, level you up. So I just got done hot gluing the edges just to make sure it's secure with a little more stability, and then I did make sure to hot glue all these little edges here so they don't kind of move around or get this detached when I'm moving around with at my job. But this is how it turned out. And then with my little tickle, you can't tell me that don't look like no Cookie Monster, right? So that is going to be it for this little DIY project. Hold on. There we go. There we go. So guys, that's going to be it for this quick little DIY project. I know it may not be enough time for you guys to go and try to do something like this, or it can be if you have this color shirt or laying around your house, whether it be a blue shirt, a yellow shirt, a red shirt, even a green shirt. You can still, all you need is black and white felt, because all you need really are the eyes and the mouth. You could do green for Oscar the Grouch, yellow for Big Bird, blue for Cookie Monster, red for Elmo, and then I think purple, Abby Cadabby. It goes on, but basically just for the shirt, find the color t-shirt shirt, get some felt. If you don't have felt, you can use a fabric paint. Paint it on if you have it. If you don't have that, you can also use markers. Just make sure you slide a cardboard between the two layers of fabric if you're going to use markers, and draw it on. It's still easy, it's still simple, and you could just like whack this out in less than an hour. So Thank you guys for joining me for this quick little video of a DIY little costume, and I will see you guys next week in the next one. Bye!